Welcome to Collecting Chaos and another Eternal Mylite project. Will this ever end? Oh, no. If it ends, it won't be eternal. So, I got a couple of comics to show you today. A lot of duplicates. You know, got a decent stack, but there's a lot of them that are the same. I was going to get more. I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this. Start with Typhoid number 3. I believe I showed you 1 and 2 the other day, or last week. Maybe. Or maybe I showed you something else. I don't remember. I know I showed you 1 and 2 at some point. And it's number 4. Were there more than that? I don't remember. Those are in really nice shape, by the way. Now for something that isn't really a comic. The Ultimate Marvel Superhero Toy Collector's Guide, Year 1. Which, of course, is the thumbnail. And it shows all of the different toys that you could get from the different years. Mostly Toy Biz stuff, which is understandable since it wasn't too long before this was published that Marvel bought Toy Biz. And then I have the Ultimate Marvel Superhero Toy Collector's Guide, Year 2. And next we have the Ultimate Marvel Superheroes Toy Collector's Guide, Year 3. There's some sketches and stuff like that in here that make it kind of cool to have. Something I'll probably hang on to for a while. Next up is the Ultimate Marvel Superhero Toy Collector's Guide, Year 4 Alpha. So they did like an alpha and a beta, but I never saw the beta come out. But anyway, this is number 4. And I don't know if they printed any after this or not. So, anyway, I have the first 4 of those. Now, here is another comic from Marvel. This is Ultra Girl number 1. Is she alien, mutant, or both? And I do believe this is her first appearance. So, minor key, hang on to that. Not because it's a minor key, but because I like it. And there's number 2. And number 3. And those are the only ones I have, is the first 3. Next up, Uncanny Origins featuring Cyclops number 1. And I have 2 copies of that. And I recently sold 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I recently sold like the first 12, minus 2 issues. And here's number 2, and 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 number 2. When it came out, nobody cared about Quicksilver. I was buying the same quantity of number 2 that I bought of number 1, and I only had like 3 number 1s left over. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, like 9 or 10 of these. I was buying 10 of each, so that tells you something. Nobody likes Quicksilver. Then we go to number 10, and I have a copy of this in my collection, of course. It's got Black Cat on the cover. And number 11. And number 13. And number 14. Now, I don't know if these are duplicates or not. I won't know that until I clear off this table and start sorting all of the comics I own. And that is going to be a massive project that I have been procrastinating on for about 4 or 5 years. Okay, Union Jack number 1, and I have 3 copies of it. Yay! Union Jack number 2. 3 copies of it. Oh, wait. 5 copies of it. This was a 3-issue miniseries, so Union Jack number 3. I have 3 copies of it. Yay! Why do I have more of number 2 than I have of 1 and 3? I don't understand. Next up, Virtua Fighter number 1. Marvel Comics, Sega Saturn. But this was not sold with Sega Saturn. This was separate. But there you go. So if you're a Virtua Fighter collector, you might want to get this. Unfortunately, I think it's the only one I have. So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to sell it or not. Visionaries 1. This is from Marvel Star. And number 2. I have 1 and 2. I don't know how many they made of this either. Really nice shape. A little. Could use a press. Maybe a minor clean. And we have Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 3. And number 39. I seem to be missing an issue or 2. Or 37. And here's Warlock Chronicles number 1. Shiny prismatic cover from 1993. Jim Starlin, Tom Rainey, Keith Williams. Good stuff. Everyone should have one of those. And Web of Scarlet Spider number 3. The Fury of Firestar. And you know what? That's it. That's all I got for you today. And tomorrow, on Cleaning with Chaos, we are going to continue with this. I haven't touched it. I'm just disgusted and haven't touched it. It's coming along nicely, but I have to reattach the cover and maybe reinforce this spine just a little bit. And I'm going to show you a couple of new comics. Well, they're not new. They're old comics that I got. And yeah, we'll see if we can do a poll. If we can do a poll, I'll do one on which of those, you know, I've got 3 in mind that I want to work on. And they were sent to me by Michael Maynard. So I will shout out his name again tomorrow. But they were sent to me by him, and I'm going to work on at least one of them, and I'll let you vote on which one I work on. I'm going to pick out 3 that I want to work on and let you choose which one it is. Hopefully you'll pick the right one. So with that being said, make sure you wash your hands before you handle your comics, cards, toys, games, whatever. I post almost every day. I'm live at least a couple of times a week on somebody's channel. At least twice a week on my own, where I do a claim auction sale on Saturday, which probably won't happen this weekend. I don't know yet. I do have some other things I want to work on. And I'll be here tomorrow night for my Thursday night show. And yeah, Friday night on Horizon Picks auction. If that happens, I don't know what we're doing on that yet, but it's April Fool's Day, so we might not let you know till the last minute. There you go. That's what's going on. So yeah, I'm making videos all the time, and I started a new series they're videos under 5 minutes, and the series I'm working on right now is about Barbie dolls. Because there's so much information and misinformation out there about them, it isn't funny. And I have some other under 5 minute videos planned, and I'll get to those quickly, eventually, someday, maybe. So yeah, check me out on my other videos, and consider joining my Patreon. Yeah, you can get it for as low as $3, and you get a discount on any shipping if you buy something from me. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Yeah, Delco says have a wonderful day too.